everyone, my name is Nahre. I'm a pianist composer, and today I'm going to show you ways that you can turn a pop song like Harry Styles' As It Was into your own piano arrangement. I really love how Harry Styles is singing this. There's a very somber quality to his voice, and the lyrics are quite tragic in a sense, but the music is very upbeat and it has an 80s feel. My goal for the arrangement is to write something original in my style, but have enough elements of the song so that it is recognizably still as it was. Before we get started, let's take a look at the most basic, simple form of the song so that we can get familiar with the chords and the melody. The song is in A major. All the notes in the melody are from the A major scale. This is the intro motive. This is the verse. And the chorus. We're going to start really simple. The first tip is to add more lines than just the melody and the bass. Utilize thicker chords in both hands as well. So I'm not just playing a triad, I'm turning that into a major 7th chord by adding a 4th note, and I'm playing this in both hands. So you can play the melody with the top fingers for 5, maybe even 3, and use the rest of the fingers to fill in the sound with a thick chord. Don't just play the chord, try to break it up. Utilize the full range of the keyboard. Don't just get stuck in one section of the keyboard. Switch it around. One easy way to break free from the original harmony of the song is to use the same chords but rearrange them slightly and add in 1 or 2 more chords from the key. In this case, the song is in A major. A chord that I might draw from is F sharp minor. The next tip is to feel free to switch up the rhythm. This is in 4/4. Why not try 3/4, for example? It might work as a waltz. This, of course, will require you to change things in the melody to fit a 3/4 feel. The next tip is to go further than using a basic default arpeggio pattern. So something like this can be turned into something like this just by skipping some notes and changing up the direction. For example, or combine having opposite directions and going outwards, and then going in the same directions with different notes and sometimes meeting together. So we're ending on the same notes, but we're starting off in a different place. Utilize rests and space. You don't always have to fill every single section with notes. Have places where the music breathes a little bit. So for example, after the intro, instead of just going straight into the verse, I might add a little pause. The next tip is to not be afraid to repeat certain sections more than how it exists in the song. So if the intro is something that you want to kind of harp on, maybe repeat it more than once and make it a more prominent part of your arrangement. One of the tricky things about arranging a pop song for the piano is that the repeated notes that work great when lyrics are sung, they translate to the piano in a very skippy, hoppy way. So you end up having many notes without too much variation. This is why with a piano arrangement, I would take as much liberty with the melody and tweak it in whatever fashion. Splice up the melody, fragment it in different ways. Have fun with it. You don't necessarily always have to keep it in its original form. I would even be quite liberal and just use those two notes as a motive. You can go up and down the key. What I want to do with this two-note motive from the song is to kind of vamp on it. It's still extracting from as it was. So from the intro motive, maybe this can turn into something like this. Feel free to add in as much original material in between the sections. How you might do this in practice is, for example, something like this. It contains the downward scale motive from the melody, but I'm not going to continue the melody there. I'm just going to add in a full section with this left-hand line and add in a bunch of original stuff that has nothing to do with the song. So I hope you found these useful. I encourage you all to take your favorite pop songs and make piano arrangements out of them. And if you do, tag me with #NahreSoul on social media and I'll be sure to find them. And now here's my arrangement of Harry Styles' As It Was for the piano. Thank you to my patrons on Patreon for your continued support. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It does mean the world to me. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.